Zoomers instead of boomers. Well, it's amazing how many boomers are on the Zoomers.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, I'm so glad everybody is coming out for this. I know this is a weird time. I'm so thankful to look around this room and see everybody wearing a beautiful mask, which that means a lot to us. We're sorry we're not wearing masks. We still haven't figured out how to be as cool as Betty Sue and be able to sing with a mask on. It's amazing how much air you use is the problem. So the inhale and exhale is not quite the same.
I would also like to note that I've also not learned how to sew a singing mask. Yeah, the last time I saw Betty Sue, we were backstage. Yeah. She was about to sing, and she was sewing a new
she was a cover mask. Of it. Yeah,
it was so impressive.
It was kind of impressive.
It was really impressive.
Well, we are all glad that you guys are here, and I'm glad that this is still going. This is just crazy pants time, and I just want to first do a shout out to Aspen behind the bar, everybody. She's filling in. We're so glad. I want to keep her so bad. I don't know if she's willing yet. We're still trying to persuade her. So make sure you take good care of her tonight. So maybe she'll want to come out, be our Thursday night gal. Lonnie is at the door right now, and I haven't seen Lonnie since before the pandemic. I'm glad to have him back. But I just thought I would try something here. I thought maybe we could all be in this space for a minute and just take a big, deep inhale and exhale together. Can we do that? Okay, so inhale. Exhale. Inhale that love. Inhale all that love. Exhale all that bullshit. How about?
That's my kind of meditative space, yeah.
Exactly. All right. Hey, Aspen, can you kill the music when you get a chance to, honey? Okay. We are here. We're bringing church. Betty was just telling me that you were my guest 2 years ago, like basically the same week. So that's kind of awesome that we have like this.
Wow. Did we also,
cycle?
Last time, I know one time, at least twice, we've shown up to a gig wearing the same outfit.
Yeah, I'm impressed with our sporting our new Woody Guthrie.
The one day we don't talk to each other all day long.
And we don't actually discuss what we're going to wear on stage.
Never.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is how we come by this very honestly, y'all. Well, let's get this party started. Jaimee Harris, will you kick us off?
Sure. All right.
I'm so mean to make my guests go first, but that's just how I roll.
I didn't know that's how you did it.
Yeah. Betty's nice. She starts. I'm not. I like to force my friends to go first.
Yeah, but Betty has the wheel.
That's true.
All right, this is an impossible key. I'm so sorry. It's in C sharp.
That doesn't matter much on the bass.
Finally calling back all my friends. They've been wondering where I've been. I went off the deep end. This time it was a good swim. I've been running around with someone. Never thought I'd be this fun again. Well, I never would have thought it had you told me that we would come together quite like we have. Kinda reads like Kerouac, crossing country then going back to New York to figure it out. Back to the place I loved you right down there. Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on the telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. And I'm looking up at the sky. I'm looking all the time. Is that you circling around? When are you coming down? When will I see your face again? When will I get to have that skin I'm craving? Well, work's piled up, couldn't take the pain. Ain't never been so hard living this way. When I finally get to you, babe, I'm gonna stay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Yes, I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Bonnie Whitmore on the bass. Thank you.
I knew you were gonna stump me. So tell me,
Yeah.
is that one of the songs that's gonna be on the new record?
It's on the new record.
That is exciting.
It's on the new record. Thank you.
Yeah, you were just doing like a photo shoot for this new record, and I got to see. Oh my God, y'all! Jaimee is looking so fucking hot in these shots. She's letting her whole sexy come out. It's a good thing to see.
I don't know. To all of the folks watching on the internet, if you own a record label, please email me at jaimee@jaimeeharris.com, and we can talk about my new record. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Disclaimer.
And Kathy McCarty's new record as well.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I own a record label too, and we haven't really done anything
Well, I
except
mean,
for my
yeah.
last record, so it seems somewhat silly. But my first record deal is only because of my sister, I feel like. So
Yeah, Bonnie just got a record deal. That's
I
so
got my
exciting.
first record deal with the Whitmore sisters. Only took half my life to finally make that record, but we got there. We got there eventually. Well, of course, I always bring it up, and then it's like, do I play a song off of it? What do I do? I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I don't know if I've played this. I think you've heard this one, but I feel like it might be a good one. This is the story of my love life, basically, and it is one of the Whitmore sisters' tunes. It's called "Hurtin' for a Letdown." Yes? Okay. It's an E. It's an E if you feel it. If you don't feel it, it's all good. I was hurting for let down, just the luck that I found. Sad queen in her crowd, alone how I rule. I didn't want this to work out, and any fool could see how. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry it took me till today. I thought for sure I'd sent you the record. So anyway.
No, but I'm going to totally jam that on my drive back to
Yes.
Nashville.
Yes. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm pretty proud of it. But I'm excited about this new record and all these new songs you got and all that kind of good stuff.
Okay. Well, I'll play another new song off the new record.
Do it.
All right. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been hiding out again. I had this feeling you would understand. Spending too much time alone, and for a moment I'll start feeling good again. Go on down to Sam's. I don't remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Sam don't run the place no more. They got rock stars living in the back. You and I guess that we don't think too much on that. We just talk out by the fire, and every once in a while I'll light a cigarette, even though I know you hate it. Just like our friend that died, or is he really gone, or in the wind? I think I'm spinning out again. I don't remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Pretty soon you'll head north, and so will I. We'll say goodbye and then return when the leaves have changed their color. Tell the stories of the loves that fell apart out on the road. If we had better sense, we would just join our hearts. Or have we ever? Don't remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Back when the place was still a biker bar, I'd come up late and put 'em down, 'cause not a soul I ever knew was hanging around. No one cared if I drove off into the night to greet the flashing lights. They tied me up, put me back inside. I remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Well, it seems it's finally happened, like I knew it would in good time. My friend, I know I've finally lost my mind, spending too much time alone, and for a moment I'll start feeling good again. Go on down to Sam's. Thank you.
I heard you do that at Woody's, and your set at Woody's Fest.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah.
good.
It's been fun to play these songs out in the world. I mean, that one I actually played for several years, but there's so many. Like you've had this experience too, like that we've been playing or working out like in the digital world,
right?
That have never been played in front of live audiences before.
It's so good. It's so good to just be able to do this again. Like I've missed being able to be in a room and share music with. Good. Yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. I saw Colin and Tammy. Colin's going to be my guest next week. I want to publicly apologize. You were supposed to be on my guest list, and I totally botched that. I'm sorry. I owe you a round. Aspen, will you make sure their next round is on me? Thank you.
I did the same thing to my brother. So if we could also
I had put him
up
on
my
the
brother.
list, though. I put him. He was
you did?
Yes, I did.
He just didn't know that he was on the list.
We were bad. We were bad communicators on multiple fronts. We're bad at this. We're good at the music part. We're bad at everything else. Oh, well then everybody, I'm sorry. I told beforehand, but
We
whatever.
put all of you on the guest list.
Yeah.
Everyone was on the guest list. I'm sorry it didn't get turned in and you had to pay to get in here.
I'm throwing my hands up in the air at this point in time. Okay, well usually I wouldn't. Usually I would try to move on to a different thing, but I can't help myself. Thank you, darling. Well, you know, you are Mr. X. So, that song just made me think of this one, and it's another one that's going to be on the Whitmore Sisters record. So, this one's called "Superficial World of Love." If there's a Kiki in the house, I'll send this one out to you. Took me such a long time to let go of needing your touch. And now I understand you felt that I needed too much. It only made it worse holding on to her. Why do I need a crutch? I guess I seem frustrated, so let me take a deep breath. Nobody's at fault, no, it's not what you intend. But when I say forever, never say never, what I really meant was the impression you left on me, it was permanent. Some bright morning, when this war is over, we'll go riding and with shining armor o'er a world that's mostly superficial. I hope you will still remember me. I thought I'd write a letter, would explain it better, can't let you down. Don't always see how I am worthy, question what's good for me, I doubt myself. Together we're December, barely held together, could not make a sound. Sometimes you'd rather say things that you fear out loud. Some bright morning, when this war is over, we'll go riding and with shining armor o'er a world that's mostly superficial. I hope you will still consider all the ways that we can build together, as long as we do the work together. We don't have to be our one and only. Please, my love, say you'll remember me. Took me such a long time to let go of needing your touch. I loved having those harmonies in there later.
That was super fun.
Oh my goodness, so you are living in Nashville now.
I'm living in Nashville now, I think.
Yeah, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 years we were on the road the whole time.
Yeah, it's weird, like, this past year, for a lot of people, it's like, oh, I actually lived somewhere for a period of time.
Right, but I lived in my house.
Right.
So I still haven't seen Nashville.
Yeah, exactly. So you've been, like, in proximity of, but still not really fully experiencing or meeting new people, which is a big part of,
Exactly.
like, moving to a new place.
Exactly, but I did meet one important person who is pretty much my best friend in Nashville. His name is Riquet.
Oh, yeah.
I bought some hair products from
Yes.
him. If you're not familiar with Riquet, he's been Emmylou Harris's hair person and stylist for like decades. And I bought some hair products from him online, and then we started talking, and now he's my hairdresser and my best friend in Nashville. So if you got to know one guy, that's a pretty cool guy.
Pretty good guy to know, right?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's totally worth being jealous over. So
But it's so great to be in Austin. Honestly, this is so great.
it's good to have you home. You know,
Thank you.
hanging out.
I miss y'all. Kathy McCarty, is there a song I can play for you?
Hell yeah.
We'll do that for you. It's such so awesome to have you here in the audience. I mean that. In a depressive state, how long will I feel this way? Is it forever? In my mind, prisoner, will I be okay? Will I ever be okay? And not someone that everyone hates. Will I ever be okay? I'm locking all the doors to my house. Lights off, no need to ever come around. You can take my number off your fridge. You never need it, never need it. Not even to be saved for a rainy day. Oh, if I were you, I'd forget I ever knew my name. And now you wanna come and say you're sorry, but you're not sure what for. Hey, save your apologies, I can't take it anymore. In a depressive state, How long will I feel this way? Is it forever in my mind, prisoner? Will I be okay? Will I ever be okay? And not someone that everyone hates. Will I ever be okay? Who knows? Chicken or egg? Well, I could have sworn I was happy before you left. I guess I could have been a bummer the whole time. In a depressive state, how long will I feel this way? Is it forever in my mind, prisoner? Will I be okay? Will I ever be okay? And not someone that everyone hates. Will I ever be okay? Will I ever be For Kathy McCarty, thank you. Killer job, Bonnie.
Hey, while we're talking about depression, do you mind playing guitar and let me play bass on this song?
Sure, do I know it?
Fuck with Sad Girl?
Oh, yeah. What key?
An A, my dear.
Okay, so it's the chords are. Oh, I'll play it here.
Like play a capo 2, then G. Yeah. D.
Perfect.
That's it. I mean, you did this a couple weeks ago, but we haven't practiced it.
And Betty Sue was
I threw her under
feeding
the
me.
bus then too. So let's see what just happens when that'll be ruckus enough. Back just a tiny bit. I love that it's like one of the things that we automatically bonded about too. Is like, you have depression, me too. Okay, and it's like once you like kind of put that out there to your friends, especially, they're like, oh, this explains so much, right? It's kind of like when people meet my family. It's like, oh, this isn't your fault. This is
That checks out.
yeah, yeah. Just it's a pretty an obvious thing when you're like abducted into the Whitmore family. In fact, I am going to coin the term "get Whitmored" and make T-shirts that say that.
Please do that.
But anyway, this is my song about depression. So 1, 2, 3. While up, y'all? The rear view. Whatever helps you to never bat an eye. There's no one really wants to fuck the sad girls. No one really wants to fuck the sad girls. No one really wants to fuck the sad girls. No one really wants to fuck the sad girls. No one really wants to fuck with sad girls. No one really wants to fuck with sad girls. No one really wants to fuck with sad girls. No one really wants to fuck with sad girls. Jaimee There we go. That's just magic when that happens. See, that's
Okay.
the sign of a real, true friendship, is when my friends will allow me to play bass on my own songs.
I love that.
Ooh, how's everybody doing?
How's everybody doing?
Oh man, I'm so glad to see everybody's face in here right
Uh-oh.
now, and I feel like I know most everybody in the room. I am saying this as I'm also not wearing my glasses and I can't really see clearly, so that's sort of a lie, but not really. I'm still so glad you guys are here, and also that you guys are all wearing masks and too, and you're willing to do that. That means a whole lot.
Speaking of who's here, is that David Alvarez?
Yes, it is.
All right. If you want to jam on this, I didn't write this song. This is an Emmylou Harris song, and since I saw David here, I got to play it. I don't want to hear a love song. I got on this airplane just to fly. I know there's life below me, but all that it can show me is the prairie and the sky. I don't want to hear a sad story full of heartbreak and desire. The last time I felt like this, I was in the wilderness and the canyon was on fire. And I stood on the mountain in the night and I watched it burn. I watched it burn. I watched it burn. I would rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I would hold my life in a saving grace. I would walk all the way from Boulder to Birmingham if I thought I could see your face. Will you really got me this time? And the hardest part is knowing I'll survive. I've come to listen for the sound of the trucks as they move down out on 95. and pretend that it's the ocean coming down to wash me clean, to wash me clean. Baby, do you know what I mean? I would rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I would hold my life in a saving grace. I would walk all the way from Boulder to Birmingham if I thought I could see your face. If I thought I could see your face. Thank you for David Allen.
Aw. I feel like I have to do a song I wrote on the bass now.
Great.
This is a song called George's Lullaby that I put on my last record. It's the first song I ever wrote on bass. You know how a heartbeat both rises and falls. Follow the breath as it ebbs and flows. Remember a time when three became four. The beat that brought me to you. When you lose your heart and that first tug of war, the bass feels the heartbeat on 2 and then 4. Love bleeds of anguish once again and once more. The low end and rhythm, the heart it beats for. You know how a heartbeat both rises and falls. Follow the breath as it ebbs and flows. Counting in time, both in rhythm and rhyme. The beat that brought me to you. Well, I'll love you for always. You'll be in my heart. For the love and the laughter will be in my heart. May it be with you forever, always. Start at the beginning and sing it once more. You know how a heartbeat both rises and falls. Follow the breath as it ebbs and flows. Remember the time when three became four. The beat that brought me to you. Well, they say that the hearing's the last thing to go. So my friend, my heart, heartbeat once more. Be with you forever, with me always. I'll see you again, somewhere and somewhere. I'll see you again someday. I want to send that out to Leonard wherever he may be right now.
Yeah, you know, Bonnie, is my memory right? I think it is. In 2017, you and I were really, really busy, and we were it was hard for us to get together and spend time together as friends, so we scheduled ourselves a friends date in May, and it was really weird because we kept the friend date, but it was the day after Jaimee, LaFave, and George passed away on the within 30 minutes of each other. It was so insane.
Within the same hour. It's just insane. The synchronicity of life is really interesting under those that sort of, you see a lot of things, cycles and patterns that happen, even with us being here together at the same time 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. That's
just
crazy.
you know that things are sort of meant to be, or they were simpatico in some ways. So I always like how the universe likes to show us those little moments.
Yeah, if I remember right, you played that song in my living room. Is that right? You had just written it?
I just written it, yeah. Because I didn't know what to do. I got home and I was so sad about losing my friend, and I had never sat down with my bass guitar, you know? And it just seemed crazy to me that I hadn't written a song on it. And that just came out of nowhere. So thanks, George.
Well, we'll send this one out to George and to Jimmy and to Leonard and
All those that we've lost.
Porter, everybody. Everybody.
I keep staring at the clock, stumbling round the house in shock. I don't know what I feel, can't believe that this is real. I don't know what to wear, I don't know who will be there. Wanna call you, I wanna cry, I don't wanna say goodbye. Turn the key, make the drive, I park and watch the cars arrive. Friends I never knew you had, it's moving slow, it's moving fast. I walk by your photograph, I hear your voice, I hear your laugh. Everybody's dressed in black, I still think you're coming back. Where could you be gone? Where could you be gone? Sitting in a plastic chair, the preacher's words hang
Oh my goodness. What a beautiful song. You wrote that one with Mary, right?
With Mary, yeah. Go Shay.
That's so awesome.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm going to do one, and then we got a special. Well, no, we're not there yet. I'm looking at your time, and I'm not even paying attention. I got lost in the song, y'all. Anybody else get lost in the song? I certainly did. Ooh. All right, I'm glad I'm not alone. Oh, man. So you're heading back to Nashville after this, and going to start working on how and when and where you're going to be launching this new record, and I'm excited for that.
Thank you. I'm excited too. And do you guys have a date on your record?
We haven't said it. It's going to be February
Cool.
of 2022, and we just announced.
You're going to be on the Outlaw Cruise,
I'm
right?
going to be on the Outlaw Cruise again, which is going to be so much fun. And they asked me to do it before we actually had the full-on Whitmore Sisters things, but something tells me we're going to have a Whitmore Sister experience as well on the cruise, since we're all together, So that's going to be really interesting.
Please eat some of the soft serve for me. I love the soft serve on that boat. For some reason, it tastes better on that boat.
It's kind of like the Pearl. The Pearl has the best soft serve. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be really fun. And I'm going to be in Nashville in September for Americana Fest, too, which is going to be really cool. So anyway, it's like all these things that I'm really excited and hopeful for, and I'm just really crossing my fingers and toes that we get to keep this going. So, well, I feel bad I keep doing songs off the Whitmore Sisters, so I'm going to do a love song for my sister that didn't make the record. So this one's called Cardiac Disaster, if you've ever had that problem. I basically realized on Valentine's Day, I was like, oh, some people feel like they have daddy issues. Some people, they think they have mommy issues. I have sister issues. Because I've really just been in love with my sister my whole life. And she is one of the kind. So I'll send this out to Eleanor Whitmore, wherever she may be at this moment. You are the heartstring that I like to plug. It vibrates out just after it is struck, like sonic pulsing, watching it rewind until the moment where it goes. Oh, surrender, a cardiac disaster, tumbling towards it like crash, my devastator, unraveling faster, we're hitting the reset, unrequited love. So here I go again to a devastating love. I don't think twice, ripped it out, an addict to the drug with suicidal tendencies or a morbid desire. It keeps coming back at me like a boom. Oh, surrender, a cardiac disaster, tumbling towards it like crash, my devastator, unraveling faster, hitting the reset, unrequited love. I know it seems insane, especially when it's not mutually the same, but I don't regret it. I'd rather to know than to have never experienced that boom. Oh, surrender, a cardiac disaster, tumbling towards it like crash, my devastator, unraveling faster, we're hitting the reset on surrender, a cardiac disaster, tumbling towards it like crash, my instigator, unraveling faster, we're hitting the reset, unrequited love. We're hitting the reset, unrequited love. You're still the heartstring that I like to plug. It
tethered tightly. Can't ever give you up. Still can't give you up. I'll never give you up.
Do you ever have that problem where you like write too many songs in a particular key? Because I think part of the reason why we didn't record this one on the record was because I had already had too many songs in E.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
I don't really care either, but it was just one of those things that I was like pointing out. And plus, I wanted to save this song because even though I wrote it as a love song for my sister, I wanted it to be on my record, which seems maybe selfish when you're putting out a sister record. I don't know. What can I do?
I think it's cool.
It's a fun one.
That is fun. Will you teach me the chords after the show?
Yes.
Okay. I realize there's some of those.
It's got a lot in them. I basically decided to do all of them, including a minor 4, which is just rude.
I've just
Come
been.
sit on me. I'm gonna just play all the keys real quick. No big deal.
Yeah, I was thinking about it last night actually when we were here for the John D thing. Like, when I loved when I lived here and I could go to the gospel brunch almost every Sunday, and that really taught me how to sit in and pick up chords pretty quick. But I'm out of practice. I've just been doing the folk thing, 3 chords.
And the truth, right?
That's right.
That's why I feel like Elizabeth Cook was brilliant. It's 2 chords in the truth, three chords in a lie. That's what she said. It was one of those things when I heard it, I was like, damn it, that's so good. Why didn't I think of that? Like, I was just cursing myself. Oh, man. It's good to be back in this room, though. It is.
Oh yeah.
And play music with my bestie.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for inviting me.
I was working at the supermarket when I fell for Julie, knocked her up like everybody said I would. The day I turned 16, I got that job. Couldn't wait to buy a car, save enough. Leave this town for good. In August, I asked Julie if she'd run away. She said she wanted to wait till May to graduate. She'd be the first in her family, so I stayed behind. Thought she could get a scholarship to college, become a nurse, travel the world, but all that took a back seat when we saw those double lines. As for me, the only dream I've ever had is getting out of this boomerang town. You think you're soaring, you think you're flying, too young to know there's no use trying. You spin in circles, round and round, in this boomerang town. It's a boomerang town. Julie got a GED and a job of 35. The only joint in town It's open all night, the diner next to the seminary. She serves the truckers, the troubadours, the punks, the college kids who trash their booze, all stoned and drunk, who always pay but never tip with daddy's money. Julie and I come from similar kin. Heavy drinkers, quick to anger's fist to skin. They all live and die here. That won't be us, I swore to her. I promise you will see the world. I just don't know when. As for me, the only dream I've ever had is getting out of this boomerang town. You think you're soaring, you think you're flying, too young to know there's no use trying. You spin in circles, round and round, in this boomerang town. It's a boomerang town. After her shift, she lights a smoke up on the bridge. Under the billboard painted Jesus lives. Julie steps over the rail, thinks about salvation. The sun arrives and collides with the steeple, cast a shadow over God's most desperate people. Julie takes it as a sign. Let's go and starts flying. As for me, the only dream I've ever had is getting out of this boomerang town. It feels like soaring, it feels like flying. Now I know it's only dying. You spin in circles, round and round, in this boomerang town.
That's the title track to the new record, right?
Exactly, yeah. And I was thinking about,
So good.
when I got to Austin, have I ever told you the story?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna go work at a shoe store in Louisville, Texas, just
Oh.
south of Denton.
Oh yeah, I'm
You know a
familiar
lot
with
about that,
Louisville.
yeah. And this guy spent a lot of time talking to me at Barton Springs Saloon and was like, "You should probably not do that. You should probably move here." And I was like, "Okay, why?" You know. And then his closing argument was he said, "There's a club down that street, and James McMurtry plays there twice a week."
Mm-hmm.
And 3 days later, all the shit I owned was in my Honda,
Yeah.
and I moved to Austin. So I went and saw him play here almost every Tuesday and Wednesday that I possibly could, which is so funny because that means we have been talking about timing. We've probably been in the same
In
room
the same room.
forever.
at the
I
same
thought,
time.
you know, Ben, who's a longtime employee here, would talk to me, you know, out by the sacred bench, and he probably thought I didn't have any friends. At that
He
time, I
knows-
didn't
he
have any
knows
friends that
better,
wanted to
though.
come to the Continental, I guess, which meant I was hanging out with the wrong people. But
Well, there's a group of like misfit toys that always make their way here. I think that I always loved that Austin had the keep it weird vibe, and so that was always allowed to flourish within these walls and downstairs, and yeah, it's one of my favorite things about it, and it's been interesting to see the new younger regime that starts coming in, especially last night. There's like one young girl that's been coming out for the past before the pandemic that's like totally fits into that. So I feel like we're growing. But that's why I like to call this place my church, you know, because it's I had a bad experience when I was a kid and attempting to go to church, which made me want to not go there anymore. But I feel like places like the Continental Club really create a space that's like that. It gives a community of people that you get to see regularly, and it sure feels good to be back in these rooms right now.
thanks for bringing us together, Bonnie.
Thank you. Well, I think a lot of people are coming to see you tonight, which makes me very happy.
Wonder Twins activate.
I know, exactly. We know the power that we have when we get together. And only expands greatly when Betty Sue's in the mix. Oh, I know. Send some love in her direction. They got a CD release for Nobody's Girl tonight. So if you haven't gotten a copy of that record, go and do it. I just feel like I have to do this one after that one. This is one I wrote with my sister about flying. If you wanna ride roller coasters, you circulation. They're gonna line up in formation. A certain swagger comes to mind. Careful the wager, but you love the danger. Buckle up, it's time to fly. When you learn to Jaimee Harris.
What the fuck am I supposed to do after that?
Anything. You have all of us. I was just thinking that same thing when you did Boomerang Town, because I was like, man, like, don't get me wrong, Jaimee has always been phenomenal and wonderful, but like, it's been really awesome to watch you grow as a songwriter, and
Thank you.
It's an incredible thing to see. And I'm also just, jonesing to write another song together at this point.
I
in
know,
time.
we really should.
Maybe when I come to Nashville, if we happen to be there at the same time.
That'd be great. Well, I do think that spending 4 hours a week listening to James Whitmore in person did not hurt.
Yeah, like him and John D are
And John
definitely
D,
like
of
in
course.
the essence of everything that we do. I feel like so. There are worse teachers,
Is there something I can play for somebody? Is there
Yeah,
anything
we're kind of getting down
like
to
to
the
hear?
nitty-gritty.
Oh, I would probably.
Wait. Fine, definitely fine
That's
is coming.
gonna happen.
That's happening. We have a special surprise for that.
All right, right. Kathy, you got it.
Damn right. Who got it first?
Kathy was in there first.
Oh, which one is it?
Catch it now,
Oh, okay.
Well, you know damn right. So we should do that because that'd be fun.
I mean,
Because you play bass on it.
I would like that.
We can do both. No, we can't. No, we can't.
I don't know if this is the key we did it in, but.
Although I do it completely differently now.
Damn right, I loved you from the start, from the moment I saw you from across the smoky bar. You were keeping the beat oh so steady and so true, and I prayed for the moment that I could belong to you. And when that day came, you were damaged, so was I. You had your suspicions, but I swore I didn't lie. We tried to push through it, but I pushed you till you broke, and I crumbled in the drive, kept my tears back till I choked. Damn right, I'm angry. I gave you what I could. You never asked for more. What I offered wasn't good enough to thrill you or to make you stick around. So I'm hiding out in every corner of this town, so no one will see the cuts I've made on my own hands. From punching out the walls, I couldn't make you understand quite who I was or even what I was about. I came could love you better. Just can't read your mind. Seventh year could be the winner. Give it one more try. One more time. One last night. Damn it right, I'll be jealous 'cause she'll have you to herself, and you already love her, though you haven't met her yet. But you're sure that she's out there, and you're gonna find her soon, and she'll be better for you than I could ever be to you. But oh, you never asked if I'd quit the road. Wait, that's wrong. So I won't send you an invitation for the shower in the fall. If he grows up just like you, honey, I'll know who to call.
We got there. We got. That's yeah. That's the Congress House version.
Yeah, that's true.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love that
forgot
you
it.
did like alternate versions of
That was the most drastically different for sure. Yeah.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. Okay, well, let me play one and then we'll end with Fine.
Right,
And
perfect.
we're gonna get Kathy McCarty to get up here and sing on that one. But just a second.
Thank you for the request, by the way.
Do you guys have any requests for me? Is the question. Anybody want to hear something?
Oh yeah,
Coyotes?
Coyote.
Sorry, too much too soon. I heard that. I promise I'll do that next week. You won't be here? I was about to say, I was like, you guys have been coming. I'm hoping. I've become to depend upon you. So, the very little known record that I put out on Bandcamp called Coyotes. Thanks for the crest, Mr. X. I love that you guys only want bummer jams. Thank you, Joanna. I'm a little obsessed with Coyotes, for those of you who know me. But I had this really interesting boy that I met that helped inspire this song. Something about Alabama boys. I don't know what to tell you. He was a character who made his tragic end in a movie. He was a good man who gave welcome to the stage Miss Kathy McCarty.
Hit songwriter Kathy McCarty. Coming out with a hit record.
So Kathy McCarty told us that that she is going to be cutting the song that Jaimee and I wrote together,
I am.
which is really, really, really exciting.
And I'm going to make it famous if you guys don't beat me to it, which, you know, you might.
Well, I mean, I recorded it and it didn't go anywhere, so it's up to you now.
Good luck.
Well, you know, I just want to say before I start, this is my favorite Thursday night thing ever. And I came to see you 2 years ago. And that was right when I started turning into a god. And so I started going out to see shows again. And I came to see Bonnie and you. And I learned how to singing over a punk rock band with no PA, right? And so I didn't know how to sing. And we were a little bit rougher then, right? And I was sitting in the audience and I watched you guys and I said, when did the bar get so high? Both of these women can play their instruments and sing and write. Holy shit, I gotta practice.
Actually, you did. I was so excited to get to play bass with you a couple weeks ago. That was pretty awesome.
Oh, it was very awesome. I finally got to play electric for the first time in like 15 years. So that was really fun. Anyway, this song is a hit, and they wrote it.
That's right. And this is how we're going to sit everybody else. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging with us tonight. We got the Waters up next.
First met, it was simply sweet. I looked at you and you looked through me. No secret I could hide or keep. We both knew that we were in too deep. You light a match just to feel that spark. Beautiful thing to watch it fall apart. It burns, it fades, and you're left in the dark. All that's left is a broken heart. Are you okay, honey? Are you looking for the exit sign? Are you coming with me? Was it worth the wait? Should it be forgotten? 'Cause it's not the first time that I've fallen. But you're torn and bruised, looking up from the bottom. You hold them close just because you got 'em. Are you okay, honey? Are you looking for the exit sign? Are you coming with me? No, whatever you decide, I'll be fine. Would I rather be lonely than change my mind 1,000 times? If you could just hold me, maybe that'd be just fine. Are you okay, honey? Are you looking for the exit sign? Are you coming with me? No, whatever you decide, I'll be fine.
We have merch and stuff. Thank
I'll
you.
be back next week with Colin Gilmore, so y'all come back now, you hear?
Thanks, Robert and Mitch.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Mitch. You guys rule.
Thanks, live
You made
stream
it all the
folks.
magic happen.